not doing that again.
No.
Just not going to do it. But
Patrick Mahomes threw over 50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen repeat seasons. He's going to come down to, at best, low 40s, probably high 30 touchdowns.
Now, you still have the Denver Broncos and then the last year of the Oakland Raiders that before they move on. Does that play an impact at all? Is Gruden's Raiders anything this year?
I could see them both taking a small step forward because I think the Chargers take a step back, especially with Melvin Gordon not being on the field and him potentially holding out. If he holds out, the Chargers are not going to be 12-4. 0% chance.
Sure.
They would come back 3 or 4 games. I think Melvin Gordon's that important to them.
Yeah.
And some of those could be division games that the Broncos or the Raiders pick up.
Yeah.
But I think the Raiders could move on top of the Broncos. The Broncos, I'm not
best
crazy
they're
about.
500 at best.
Yeah. At best. The Raiders, I could see with adding a lot of offensive talent with Brown and adding Williams from San Diego. Actually, they have a great running back that they just drafted as well, too, rookie running back, and he looks good too in the preseason so far. So I could see them moving up, but it might be a year or two.
Okay, big question though on that division. Who's gonna take it?
Chiefs.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Let's finish it off on the AFC East.
Yeah.
So the 600-pound gorilla in the entire league, of course, the Patriots. That they did it again. 11-5 to finish the year before they went on to win Super Bowl. They had Miami Dolphins though. Clipping at 500. They were 7-9.
Yeah, they're not
for a minute there. They kind of looked like they could do something, and they may not do that this year.
They're going to be like 3-13. They're going to be bad.
So what makes you say that? What changes they make?
Everything. I mean, they now have Ryan Fitzpatrick as their starting quarterback. If he goes down, you have Drew Rosen.
Okay,
gross and disgusting on both accounts. Their running back situation still hasn't showed up, despite the fact that Kenyon Drake is very talented.
Yeah.
Their defense is atrocious.
Yeah.
Their offensive receivers are a pile of disgusting as well. The Dolphins suck.
All right.
The Dolphins suck. They're going to be one of the worst teams this year.
So the Jets should at least move on them.
Jets take a big step forward.
There we go. So let's talk about them. I think
Sam Darnold makes a second year leap. He's prone for a breakout, like not just like fantasy wise, like we typically talk breakouts. He's prone like NFL breakout wise. He's ready to go. He has good group of receivers in Robbie Anderson, Quincy Enunwa. Yeah. He has Le'Veon Bell there as well too. I'm not crazy about his head coach Adam Gase. I think he kind of sucks. But
I think that's what that team has always kind of struggled with. They can get some talent, but how is it managed? And
I think they move into second place in this division quite easily.
Very interesting. So where's that put the Bills then? At third, right where they were last year, 6-10,
6-10, 7-9.
Okay.
Josh Allen's okay. He's not great NFL quarterback, but he'll.
So you're not toppling the Patriots this year?
No, the Patriots and the Chiefs, man. Those are the two teams coming out of the AFC for sure. Everyone else is like that. They'll slot in.
Okay.
Those are the top two teams in the AFC.
All right. Do the Browns
make the playoffs?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I say they do.
I would take that action.
I say they do.
All right. The Browns are still the Browns until, I know they won more games than I thought last year when we were doing this. Mm-hmm. They still had a losing record, a .469 winning percentage.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I think they showed promise for a lot of people.
They did.
They do it, though?
Once they got rid of their coach and Terrell Pryor.
And with the Steelers not looking as tough, maybe they fit the bill for a wild card this year.
Yeah, the Steelers take a step back. I think that the Ravens are beatable for the Browns.
Sure.
I don't think they'll win both games, but in Cleveland, I could see the Browns beating the Ravens.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you gave your favorites for the AFC, and I can't argue too much there. You got to go with the top contenders there.
Yeah,
the Chiefs and
Pats play in the AFC Championship. I think that's
kind of an easy call. So the NFC though,
otherwise
it's a lot more interesting.
NFC is up in the air. The NFC is going to beat up on themselves so much it's ridiculous. I see teams like the Eagles and the Cowboys, the Rams. I see the Vikings, Saints, Falcons, Panthers. I could see the Packers in there, the Seahawks. A dark horse could be someone like the Niners. I mean, there's so many teams that you could pick that.
Yeah, I think even putting the 49ers in the conversation is a good call. So out of all of that, though, so it's easier to pick out a few of your bummers. Tampa Bay, Arizona, some teams like that. But the Giants, who, though, if you had to put into the NFC Conference Championship,
who's going
to beat in that matchup?
Championship.
Yeah.
God, this just pains me so much.
Right.
Because Philly's going to go. Yeah. I see Philadelphia going deep with a healthy Carson Wentz. If he's not healthy, they won't be.
But and that's always going to be the case.
They
but
added so much, and Samuels looks phenomenal as a running back for them. They also have Jordan Howard pretty much as a backup. They added Deshaun Jackson back to this team, who still hasn't lost a step. He's still fast as hell, burning down the field, and Carson Wentz can get him the ball. I mean, the Eagles are a formidable team in the NFC. Rams, I still like the Rams. They have a good defense. They can put up points even with Todd Gurley possibly being injured. I think they still have enough there.
Yeah.
With Malcolm Brown backing up, he's still a talented back. He's no Todd Gurley, but he'll be just fine. And I could see the Vikings. So I'm going to go ahead and put Eagles, Vikings, NFC Championship. And I'm gonna take Vikings, Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
That would be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be a fun one to watch, and I hope you're right. What I'm going for is a little bit different. The Rams are going to meet the. I almost said it. I picked Falcons last year. They kind of disappointed me. I'm actually going Panthers. I think they can make a deep run.
I could see it,
and just because they're going to put some things together, and it's going to be just week after week. They're going to have a couple of their losses, but they can absolutely make it with 11 wins or 12 wins, and they can still then get into the playoffs, make a lot of commotion, and Panthers can get back in the Super Bowl after, how long has that been?
A couple of years. 3 years.
Just 3 years?
Yeah.
Is
like
it?
2015, 2016.
Oh, man.
Something like that.
All right, well.
I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, we had to look that one up. But that's my pick. For a Super Bowl winner, gosh, I sure hope it's not the Patriots. Because I'm just getting tired of it. It's boring.
I think everybody but Patriots fans hopes that.
And it's just boring. But I don't know. I would rather.
It's kind of like watching Alabama and Clemson play every year for the national championship.
Yep. Yeah. Which kind of brings us to our next topic. So I'm not going to pick a Super Bowl.
Does.
I don't have one. Just not the Patriots. That's my pick. That's a great segue, Eric. Well done.
Thank you. It was done in my head.
We're talking
seconds
about
before.
For our lightning standings. Wait a minute. I got a button for it. Here it comes. Eric's losing his mind over here. We're talking about the AP Top 25 poll before on the kind of the week's eve of when week one begins. This is as of August 19th, so a couple of teams may have changed by the time you tune in for this. However, a lot of it, at least in the top 10, I'm sure won't go will really remain unmoved. So how do we want to do this? Why don't you just knock it down from how about the bottom 25, and whenever you just get tired of talking, we'll build it back up to the top,
bottom up. Start it from the bottom. Now we're here. It's a Drake reference, everyone. Enjoy it.
I got that.
Stanford, number 25. Nebraska, number 24. Washington State, number 23. Syracuse, 22. Iowa State, 21. Iowa, 20. Wisconsin, 19. Michigan State, 18. University of Central Florida, number 17. Followed by Auburn, Penn State, Utah, and Washington comes in at number 13. And then I'm throwing it up to tie here at the number 12 spot.
All right, that belongs to Texas A&M out of the SEC, and Oregon and Texas at the 11 and 10 spot. Notre Dame, number 9. Number 8 is Florida. Michigan for number 7. LSU at number 6. And we're in that top 5, which a lot of familiar names here, as you can imagine. The Big 10 have Ohio State. Big 12's got Oklahoma. Number 3 is Georgia Bulldogs out of the SEC, and another SEC. Oh, I wonder. Alabama. Of course. If you couldn't have guessed the at least top 2, you don't know really. You haven't been watching much NCAA, and that's okay. That's what you're tuning in for us for. So that's Alabama 2 and
number 1,
Clemson. ACC. There you go.
By a wide margin, they got 52 of the 62 first place votes. So that's Clemson.
Yeah, good stat there. And we will certainly touch base on the rankings and how college football is progressing a little bit later on as once we actually get into the season, but it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, though, the same kind of thing, though. I'm kind of tired of the championship matchup. I want to see some new teams, new blood in there.
Some shakeup.
It's been a while.
I would love nothing more than some shakeup.
Yeah, I think that's always good. Good, healthy competition and balance.
I don't want to see it again. I think it's going to happen, but I just don't want to see it.
It's very possible that at least one of those teams, like, what are the odds on that happening? It is extremely high that at least Clemson or Alabama are back in the national title.
100%. They're going to have to be knocked off by Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State, LSU, Michigan, Florida. Someone that gets into the playoffs because Clemson and Alabama, it doesn't matter what they do. Let's be honest. They're putting them in the playoff unless they have like 3 losses.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So there you go. So, that was kind of a football-heavy show, but we talked about 3 different leagues or styles of football.
It was fun, man.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's a lot of fun. I like that.
You know what's happening, though, for the next episode? We got a lot of baseball to talk about.
Yeah.
Love baseball.
Yep. We'll wind down the season. We'll bring it to a close as we prep for the playoffs in October.
I cannot wait. Love October. And we're going to also tune in for some MLS standings, see where that's going. I'll touch base about that. And, of course, then by the time we're back on, I think the NFL will be ready to kick off. So.
Yep. It will be kicking off the next time we record that same week. So that Thursday of the week that we record next will be kickoff. Bears, Packers.
It's a good time of year, Eric. But anyway, what should people be watching?
There's a couple things. I picked out a bunch of stuff. So, a couple weeks ago, we talked about the PGA Tour Championship. Well, guess what, guys? It's here. It's that weekend. This weekend, August 22nd through the 25th. If you're into a little bit of baseball, you want to see some interdivision, battles for wild card or division leads. I picked out the Brewers and the Cubs play next weekend.
That's a good one.
August 30th.
Brewers have been struggling, but Cubs haven't been all there either. So
no, Cubs are terrible on the road, but at home they're like unbeatable. So it's weird. Yeah. Big home road splits, and then some college football. So it kicks off this weekend. The University of Miami goes to Gainesville, and they play number 8 Florida Gators this Saturday, the kickoff game. And then next weekend we have the full slate of games, but there's only one top 25, which actually doesn't really surprise me, opening weekend. But it is number 11 Oregon versus number 16 Auburn, and that is next Saturday, the 31st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Another thing to look forward to is Players Weekend. Coming up
in the MLB,
I believe the last weekend of August. I think
that's
always fun.
Yeah,
just because the jerseys and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's different.
Keep an eye out for it.
Nicknames.
All right, until next time, and also don't forget, Eric, where can people find us?
Oh, guys, everybody, find us on our socials, Facebook. Go over there, AVG Sports Guys. You can also send us an email, avgsportsguys@gmail.com. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.